bright purple sky, plenty of greenery, and a tranquil lake. The idyllic scene stretches out as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful, but it lacks something to make it truly captivating. Let's see, this door is... what's that pamphlet? Here we are. It's the door to the corridor that leads to launch pad 1. We went through it earlier when we went to talk to Detective Fulbright. So I guess the security lock must be disengaged now? They say the corridor was filled with smoke at the time of the bombing. This thing beside the door, this is with a fingerprint recognition device. Which reminds me, I think Professor Blackwell talked about it at the trial. I said Professor again, didn't I? Fucking hell. Does this mean the bomber's prints were verified by the system? The number of authorised personnel is supposed to be really small. Voila! Fingerprint powder! I bought it just in case something like this came up. I found it at the office. I've just been itching for a chance to use it. Wow, way to think ahead. Now let's dust the fingerprint recognition device and see what we can find. You got it. Now to sprinkle some on here, a little over there, and... let's see what we have here. Oh, we've got something. Oh, it's only a single set of prints. Isn't that a good thing? Sure if we could figure out whose prints they are. Although I doubt we'll be so lucky to get the culprit's prints on the first try. Well, I'm willing to bet the Detective Fulbright has some fingerprint data. Right, and there's security footage of this door too. Yeah, here it is. Came up in the court the other day. I wish we could see the part of the footage just after this bit. Because it would be right before the murder, wouldn't it? Let's ask the detective. If the mood he's in, he'll probably show it to us right away. Yeah, he's in almost too good of a mood today. Let's see if we can find him again once we're done in this room. So this is the fingerprint recognition device. I guess you put your hand on this hand mark. Well, I guess you can try. Now, to line up my hand with this outline. Don't, Athena, this thing's related to the case. Get your prints all over that, and the next thing you know, you'll be named a suspect. Ah, how could you be so cruel to a little girl like me? I'm not buying those tears, Missy. I don't know what this big knob's for. It looks like the knob on a stove. That was Athena's line, sorry. Well, it's the same shape, but I think that's where the similarities end. I mean, it's behind a glass pane. What kind of stove would require a knob security like that? Well, the knob is straight up and down, so if it was for a stove, the burner would be off. Right. If it was for a stove. Still, I wonder what it's really for. Something turned on by a knob that's not a stove. How about a rocket engine? If you had to start the engine here, the rocket would take off before you could get in. I guess we can all say for now that it's a mystery knob. There's another amazing piece of equipment. Walk on the surface of the moon, it says. boy, I want to try it. Gravity is weak on the moon, so I bet I could do mid-air somersaults. We're still on Earth, remember? Besides, it's connected to the ceiling. At least I could jump really high. There's a sign on the wall that clearly says, don't jump too high. And what good is this thing? Didn't I say in the beginning, walk on the surface of the moon? Oh, interesting. There's something shiny down there. That was Athena's line again. There's something shiny down there. Let's take this cover off then. What's this? Looks like a metal jelly bean. It's clearly a bullet. It's really small, but it's a bullet. It's only about 2 to 3 millimeters in diameter. Let's see. That would make the caliber .10? Caliber refers to the diameter of a gun's barrel, correct? Yes, but I've never heard of a .10 caliber gun before. This bullet must be for a very special kind of gun. I bet if you tried firing a bullet this small with a regular sized gun, it would just fall right out. Yeah, it must have been a really small gun. I wonder how the bullet ended up here. I mean, we're in the bottom left to the south door side of the room, according to this map. Pretty far down from where Clay's body was. Maybe the police didn't think to look here. Yeah, leave it to Detective Fulbright to accidentally hand us just the card we need. Is this a trapdoor? It's a trash chute. The cleaning robots throw the garbage out from here. Robots do the cleaning? What a futuristic world we live in. But is it going to revolt like they do in the science fiction movies? No way, all the robots here are very nice. Actually, wasn't there one on the Launchpad 1 corridor? We can go say hi to it if you want. You know, I was thinking the same thing, you know. I want to talk to a friend-shaped robot. Oops. Done that one already. Oh, fuck me. Trust me to fat finger one of the longest dialogue back options. Right. Oh, a mirror. How thoughtful of them to put one here. Thoughtful? So the ladies can fix their makeup. One's appearance is as important in space as it is on Earth, you know. You never know when you're going to run into some other life form, you know. I doubt anybody who thinks like that would ever become an astronaut in the first place. These are apparently oxygen capsules. They're for recovery after a training session. I wonder if they can change your voice. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Huh, didn't do a thing. It's not helium, Athena, it's oxygen. That's some pretty futuristic looking furniture over there. According to the pamphlet, those are no ordinary chairs. They're like amusement park teacup rides. You can power them yourself, it says. If you spin the table, your chair spins too. Why would anybody want to have something like that here? It's for astronauts who have trouble with the device on the ceiling. No vertical spins. It says it's a training device that's easy on the eyes and on the body. Can a person really call themselves an astronaut if they can't handle zero G? Seems like he investigated everything, but he didn't really say anything to indicate us. Oh, there we go. Now I've been missing something. So this is where they discovered Clay. Yeah, he was already dead when they found him. Let's take a look at the photo. So he was stretched out like this and... What's that thing that looks like a thermos? That's the thing that Prosecutor Blackwell mentioned when I was in court with Apollo. He said it contains Says it contains asteroid samples. Oh right, Director Cosmos mentioned something about that too, didn't he? That they were brought back only 5 days ago by the probe that the HAT-1 launched. I wonder what they'll look like. Do you think they'll let us see? Let's think about that after we solve the case, okay? Apparently still not done. Oh. Aha! There's some kind of panel with 2 buttons here. Just push it. It's the invariable principle of buttons. There are such things as buttons left unpushed. Hey, the giant holographic image disappeared. Yeah, I thought that side of the wall seems kind of barren without it now. Still, let's see if we can't find anything new with the image off. Interesting. With the holographic image off, the screen is completely black, which for some reason makes me think of losing an argument to Prosecutor Blackwell in court. But at least it's got my brain revved up. I come up with my best ideas at times like this. But do you though? Aha! Hey Mr. Wright, take a look at this. It looks like a bullet hole. Great find, Athena. It's pretty big. Whoever fired this shot must have been using a pretty large gun. You think so? Based on my experience, I'd say this was fired from a regular pistol. Well, whatever size it was, somebody fired a gun in here, right? Apparently. This is an important fact. Do you see a bullet around somewhere? No, the police might have taken it though. Oh. Welcome to Space Center guests. Welcome. Did I forget to read something? The police might have taken it though. There's actually Detective Fulbright about this bullet hole later. There we go. Yikes, what in the world? My name is Poncho. Ponco. Poncho. Are you sightseeing? Are you lost? Are you looking around? Choose one and I will guide you. It's a robot. I am not a robot. I am Poncho. Pathological observation and navigation companion. Ponco. Poncho. Well, I'm glad we got that cleared up. Oh, Poncho, I've missed you. Huh? You know this thing, Athena? Oh, she, showed us around the last time when I came here with Apollo. You're such a good girl, Poncho. That's a good girl. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy, so very happy. Wow, a guide robot. It's pretty cool. My name is Phoenix Wright. Nice to meet you. I don't know you. I don't know you. Huh? Ouch, that hurts. Oh, she has to register people she meets for the first time. Please register him, Poncho. Certainly. Commencing guest registration. Please? Oh, please tell me your name. A nickname is fine too. His name is Phoenix. A bit overly familiar, but I'll allow it. Phoenix, please let me get a good look at your face. Sure. Registering. Facial recognition sequence complete. We are now officially friends. Nice to meet you, Phoenix. Huh. This robot is pretty cute. You made a friend, boss. Isn't it great? Phoenix, Athena, allow me to guide you right this way. Oh goody, let's go, boss. Go where? Launch pad. Oh no, museum. Huh. Oh wow, what is this place? Is that rocket real? Welcome, welcome. The Space Museum is open to the public every day of the year from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Learn about the history of our nation's space development and the HAT-1 project. The rocket is just a replica, but it's the same size as the real one. The Space Museum? Oh, here it is on the map. Okay, it's on the exact opposite side of the main building from Launch Pad 1. Ask me anything, anything. I will explain. This is quite the place. I can't believe we get to see a rocket this up close. This is a replica of the Hat 1 that was launched 7 years ago. It's exactly like the real Hat 1, inside and out. Is it now? Its little brother, the Hat 2, was supposed to launch the other day. I wonder if Poncho knows why the launch was cancelled. There is an exhibit about the launch 7 years ago. Check it out, check it out. Spacesuits, photos, newspaper articles. I'd like to come here again on a day off. Hey, what's this a photo of? Phoenix, that is the staff of the Hat 1 project. Oh, there's Mr. Starbuck. He looks so young, so different. Ah, and that's... What is that, Athena? Is something wrong? Nothing. I thought Mr. Starbuck was really young too, is all. Well, it was 7 years ago after all, so the young guy's standing next to Mr. Starbuck. It's Clay Terran, the victim. So they were mentor and protege even back then. He's even got one of the staff jackets. He looks just like a regular staff member. No, Clay was still a student then. He just borrowed one of Solomon's old jackets. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Clay would have still been in high school 7 years ago. Everybody looks so happy. The Space Museum is great. What fantastic exhibits. This used to be Launch Pad 2. That's why the only entrance is on the 3rd floor through the hangars. Wouldn't it be better if they just made a few ground floor entrances instead? There was talk of it, but they had to scrap the plans because of budget cuts. Budget cuts, budget cuts. We need more money, money. We record that kind of information to a guide robot. Well, it was in space. The Hat 1 launched a probe called Hope. The Hope probe collected some samples from an asteroid and returned 5 days ago. That's what Director Cosmos said too. He told us it came back the day before Clay was killed. And here it is, the Hope space probe. I think I've seen that logo somewhere before. Let's see. So, oh yeah, the capsule that the victims carrying. I think it had the same logo. I think it had the same logo. I think we've seen the photo attached to the autopsy report. Budget cuts, budget cuts. Woe is me who has bungee cuts. Oh shit. The Hope probe collected some samples from the asteroid and oh, shit. Fear. And the Guardians were too hard before they stick around magic. The stale badges and the band brain will be a day big tonight. Was it every night? Did. It should steal the remote. This is a replica of the Hat 1 that was produced 7 years ago. Spacesuits, photos, newspaper articles. I have read this one. The way the Space Center launch pad is set up is really cool. Would you like me to tell you about it? Would you? Set up with the launch pad. Go gentle on my spiky-haired mind. I want to know. Phoenix wants to know too. Great, now Phoenix got a case of the ponchoitis. Hooray! I will tell you then. The rocket is built right inside the launch pad structure. When the rocket is complete, it's moved along with the launch pad over the rails and brought into position at the launch site. Isn't it cool? Isn't it? We used to have a big budget, so that's how we could build it all. It's very cool. A grand setup that suits an important place like the Space Center. I guess everyone's hoping for a bigger budget next year, myself included. I'm guessing the whole thing's operated from the control room, huh? That is it. But it can also be operated from the new command center too. Either way, the safety lock in the boarding lounge has to first be disengaged. I guess before a big move like that can be carried out, there's all kinds of procedures. I'd love to see the launch pad being moved. When's the next one scheduled for? Searching data. All future plans have been put on hold. Because of the bombing and the murder, I'll bet, which is perfectly understandable. Well, when was the last time it was moved? Searching data. I am sorry, the answer isn't in my answer database. I guess Ponjo can only answer certain questions. Would I have to show her again? This facility is Yuri Cosmo's greatest achievement. Oh, I didn't realize it was the personal achievement of just one man. Director Cosmos taught me to say it like that. It's actually a facility for space development, but don't tell anyone I said that. How could Director Cosmos teach a pure innocent robot to lie for him? I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. Okay, no problem. I'm so sorry, I wasn't helpful. I'll try to do better in the future, please don't hate me. Poor thing, now I feel bad for asking. Here we go. Ponko, do you recognise the capsule here on the top right? Checking registered data. I know, it is the Hope capsule. It was carried inside the Hope probe. It contained the asteroid samples, right? Yes, it was designed to store the samples gathered by the Hope probe. It's been stored in the safe in Launchpad 1 ever since it returned to Earth. It must not be removed. It must not be removed. Don't worry, Poncho. The people in charge already know what happened. They do. They do. I must ask them later. So the capsule's being kept in Launchpad 1, huh? Maybe Clay was trying to carry it to safety after the explosion. The Space Center staff must be really excited to finally get the capsule back. But it's a pity this incident occurred before they got the chance to check the contents. Well, the police took it as evidence, so they'll have to wait a little longer. Well, we certainly learned a lot about the Space Museum. Thank you, Poncho. You explained everything very well. I love to explain. Thank you for listening. Thank you. You two are like old friends. It's hard to believe you just met recently. It's because Poncho is so friendly. Well, what should we investigate next? Let's go find Detective Fulbright. We have things to ask him about. Let's see. The security footage and the fingerprint data, was it? Okay, then let's go back to Launchpad 1. Bye, Poncho. See you later. Come again. Come again. And don't forget to visit the gift shop. Poor Poncho. What a Dickensian life we're all forced to lead. What should I do? Which path is the path of justice? There's Detective Fulbright. Still seems to be lost, even though he's in a straight corridor. Let's hope he's still in a cooperative mood as well, then. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll just have to use my powers on him. You mean the lady in distress bit? We found a bullet hole in the wall at the crime scene. You did? Our team found it too. It was Detective Arm who fired that bullet. Detective Arm? That's right, a warning shot for the defendant. Was it really such a high-threat situation she needed to do that? I'm afraid I don't know the details. What with Detective Arm gone and all. But I thought there were two people who discovered the crime scene together. We already know Director Cosmos will testify, so tomorrow will be about what he knows. Hey, you're pretty smart. That's exactly what we're planning to serve as the main course. I hope it goes down easy. Detective, would like to run a comparison on some prints we found in the boarding lounge. Oh yes, I just happened to have compiled the print data of everyone related to the case. I can always make another copy for myself, so it's all yours. Consider it a gift. This is quite a bit of data. Well, when I said everyone, I meant it. Prosecutor Blackwell said to dig deep, so that's what I did. It sure took a while, though. Wow, he's got Apollo's and my prints. He even got prints for all the robots. I guess when Blackwell says to dig deep, Fulbright didn't bother to ask how deep. Ah, Clay's fingerprints are here too. I still can't believe he took off his glove just to get his fingerprints. Yeah, well, you can't blame me for thinking they're important to the case. There's a lot of doors that require fingerprint verification in the lounge. Depending on whose prints we find, it can completely change the tide for both sides. Makes sense. After all, the culprit's prints did get them past the fingerprint lock somehow. Oh, and take this picture. It might come in handy. Isn't this just a photo of the Launchpad 1 door? Yep, but Prosecutor Blackwell seemed really interested in it for some reason. Huh? What's so important about this door? Beats me, but boy, you could see the gears in his head going to hyperdrive at it. So this is going to be a major point of contention tomorrow. Something to do with the number on the pad, I reckon. Hey, don't forget about the print comparison, boss. Right, Detective Fulbright, if you could run the test for us right now. You just leave it to me. In justice we trust. Okay, here we go. Looks like it was Mr. Starbuck who opened the security door. He must have opened it when they went to go board the rocket. His heart must have been full of hopes and dreams for a space adventure right then. Sorry for the lost and found. I'll be sure to take care of it. No, this is an important piece of evidence. Detective, about the security footage that was taken by the boarding lounger on camera. Oh, that footage? Go ahead and ask me anything you'd like about it. Is there any way I could see a little more of the part just after this? Easy as pie. I'll be glad to show you. Here we go. Huh? The screen went blank. Yes, apparently the after effects of the explosion damaged the wires. There's no footage after this point. Ha ha ha! Why didn't you just say so from the beginning? Something definitely seems to be up with you, Detective. You're unusually cooperative. Well, I just figure if we work together, we'll get that much closer to justice, right? But it seems like something's really been bothering you. You don't have some ulterior motive, do you? What? I don't know what you're talking about. I could never do anything like that. Oh shit, sight locks. Completely forgot they were a thing. It's been a while, but those are definitely sight locks. Did you just mouth psyched? Is there something I should be psyched about? No, psych lock. It's a system of locks of the secret in a person's heart. I can see when people are trying to hide those secrets using the power of this magatama. Because only evidence can break those locks and reveal any secrets they're hiding. Mr. Wright, how much did they bilk you out for that piece of rock? If you've been swindled, I know some lawyers I can introduce you to. I'm more than capable of representing myself, thank you very much. Even a professional lawyer shouldn't represent themselves. It isn't some kind of fraud. Whoops. This isn't some kind of fraud, it really works. A friend gave it to me a long time ago. But I guess seeing is believing. Allow me to show you. Let us see it presenting the magatama will reveal, shall we?
Take that!
I think you're hiding something, Detective, so why don't you just tell us about it? What to do? Which path is the path of justice? Detective Fulbright is really in agony. I bet this is the issue he's so torn up after. I really understand what's been bothering you, Detective. I truly do. Oops. Something happened that goes against your principles, isn't that right? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Until the explosions occurred, everything was just fine. Is that a fact? Yep. Peaceful as peaceful can be. Everyone whistling a happy tune as they did their job. You never saw a more relaxed guard detail for a routine rocket launch. I don't think the guard detail was as relaxed as you claim as long as this exists.
Take that!
There must be something wrong with my sunglasses today. You aren't presenting that to me as evidence, are you? Is he making fun of me? It's just as I said. Until the explosions occurred, everything was fine. What am I missing?
Take that!
There we go. Before the explosions, what was supposed to happen here was a rocket launch. And yet security was so tight they even brought in a special task force. I'd hardly describe that as relaxed guard detail. Now hold on just one moment. The entire nation had their eyes on this extremely important rocket launch. That's why I was called in on a special security detail. As versatile as you are, I certainly believe that is true. But I say it's very strange that this person will be part of the detail from the outset.
Take that!
Detective Arm specialised in bomb cases. The fact that she was here on hand means you people knew there was a possibility a bombing would occur. You've got me, Mr. Wright. Alright, I concede. You win. It's just as you say. A few days before the launch, they were warned about a potential bombing, but the plan to launch went ahead in spite of the threat. But why? What were they planning to do if someone got hurt or killed? I know. The decision to move forward wasn't exactly just, was it? How was the warning delivered? By phone, directly to Director Cosmos. But the police department instructed everybody to keep it under wraps. That's a big thing to keep quiet about. No wonder you're so upset. It's not only that, I've been distraught about Prosecutor Blackquill as well. Prosecutor Blackquill? Well, as his handler, I'm sure you've had a lot of difficulties. That's not it. It's a question of justice. I've been wondering about why he's allowed to stand in court. The reason he's still prosecuting? Detective Fulbright, please tell us everything you know. Well, talking to you folks about it would definitely be breaking the rules. Never mind that. What are rules but things to be broken, right? Well, to tell you the truth, having a prisoner act as a prosecutor is highly irregular. I think we guessed that much. So why is it being allowed? I've been wondering about it. So you weren't told why either, huh? No. I guess the order came from pretty high up the ladder. I mean, it would have had to have. But Prosecutor Blackquill once told me the hunt I've been on for the Phantom of 7 years past continues even still. 7 years past? A phantom, huh? And not one of the friendly variety either, I gather. This Phantom of 7 years past. Any idea who or what he's talking about? Not a clue. He seems to think this Phantom is behind the whole incident somehow. Wait a minute, he thinks they may be connected to this case? Yep. This case has way too many similarities to what happened 7 years ago. For starters, the case happened right here at this very space center, too. In both incidents, a threat was issued via telephone. So that's why Prosecutor Blackquill thinks the incident is the work of the Phantom? Or is that the entire reason? If you want to talk about 7 years ago, that's when Prosecutor Blackquill was found guilty of murder. That messy case is what started the whole dark age of the law. So you see how this Phantom and Prosecutor Blackquill's conviction might be related. Yeah, I can see why you'd think that. This incident and the Phantom, not to mention Blackquill's past, it's almost inconceivable they would come to a head here. This might sound crazy, but Prosecutor Blackwell can't possibly believe Mr. Starbuck is this phantom, right? He was acting kind of strange during the last trial and all.
Silence!
No, I doubt he thinks Mr. Starbuck is his phantom. I do get the feeling he thinks the defendant has ties to them, which is why he's acting so impatient. He's got a personal grudge against Mr. Starbuck. And that's not real justice. I've always trusted in Prosecutor Blackwell's judgment until now. But this time, I'm just so overwrought about it all. If he's lost his ability to think rationally, I'm afraid it might lead to a false conviction. I've never seen Detective Fulbright so tormented. This must be why he's been so cooperative. Don't worry, that's exactly what we defense lawyers are working to prevent. I feel bad for Prosecutor Blackwell, but I'm going to be rooting for your team this time. Don't tell him that. You have to promise me you won't. Detective Fulbright, I guess I was wrong about you. I swore to reform Prosecutor Blackwell and make him a valued member of society again. I can't just sit by and watch him give in to his emotions and tear the defendant apart. You're the only ones who can stop him in court. You really care and want what's best for Prosecutor Blackwell, don't you, Detective? Leave the courtroom to us. It's not like we want a guilty verdict either. I was hoping you'd say that. I'm really grateful to the two of you. To show my thanks, I'll give you a little bit of information about the eyewitness. I saw her hanging around the Space Center entrance a little while ago. Really? Let's go find her, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you two, I feel a lot better now. I'm able to get that off my chest. I'm going to work extra hard to find the perfect piece of evidence for you. In justice we trust, on 3. 1, 2, 3. In justice we trust. Okay, later. There he goes. Wait, were we supposed to say in justice we trust back there too? Let's go see that witness now. Alright, the Space Center entrance it is.